Ensemble's revision of the concert you wish you could have gone to. The UWL Orchestra had a concert last night, so we sent Aaron Engstrand and Chris Stackhouse to check it out.
On the night of March 13th, 2013, the UWL Orchestra played their second concert of the spring semester at the Christ Church located on Main Street downtown La Crosse. I had the great honor of interviewing Sam Duga, tuba player and current member of the UWL Orchestra, who had this to say about their performance.
I feel that it went a lot better than actually most of them have before. We've been steadily improving over the semester, and tonight was a shining example of that.
Now, how long has Dr. Sutton been in charge of the orchestra here at UWL?
This is his second year here. Last year was the inaugural year. It was nice, and it was a good change to get things started in the right direction. You can really feel the changes taking hold this semester especially.
For those out there who don't know what instruments make up an orchestra, instruments include violin, low brass, and these guys in the corner. Does it take an audition or some sort of restrictions on getting into the UWL Orchestra?
Yes, the wind ensemble and the orchestra are both auditioned as well as some of the choirs.
Now that the soft questions were out of the way, it was time to get to the hard answers. So I asked him, is playing classical music plagiarism?
Playing bits of the classical repertoire is not plagiarizing. It's merely performing a work that is written for the medium.
This has been Aaron Engstrand and Chris Stackhouse for WMCM TV.
Plagiarism is wrong, and you should feel bad if you do it.
The orchestra will be having 2 more concerts this semester, so be sure to keep an ear open for concert dates. During this harsh winter season, it may be difficult at times to drive your car, or you may just be tired of walking through all this snow. Well, you're in luck. La Crosse offers many ways to help you get around the area. The La Crosse Municipal Transit Utility, or MTU for short, runs all throughout the day. These buses travel daily around La Crosse, French Island, Onalaska, and La Crescent, Minnesota. Bus fares are $1.50 for adults, $1.25 for youths, and 75 cents for seniors. If you are a UW La Crosse, Viterbo, or Western Technical student, the fare is free with your student ID. For more information, search MTU on the City of La Crosse's webpage, www.cityoflacrosse.org, or call 789-7350. If you are looking to travel between La Crosse, Crawford, or Vernon counties, then the scenic Mississippi Regional Transit Bus is best. Tickets are $3 for a one-way trip, and for more information or to look at the routes, visit www.ridesmrt.com or call 877-444-6543. Each week, the WMCM crew goes out and talks to your fellow peers in a segment we call Campus Insight. This week, they ask students what are their plans for spring break.
Spring break is fast approaching here on the UWL campus. Numerous students this year are going to many destinations. This week on Campus Insight, we're asking students, where are you going for spring break?
I'm going to Chicago.
We're staying at the Wilderness.
Nice.
Stay there for a couple nights and then probably just hang out with my family.
I'm going to Australia.
We are going to Steamboat Springs, Colorado.
Oh yeah, we're going to ski.
I'm going to California.
I'll probably go to France to go see my dad.
I'm going to head to the Dells for a few days, actually going with her and a few friends back home.
I'm going to Bora Bora.
Ooh, where's Bora Bora?
Don't know.
I'm going to Florida with my family.
I'm going to go to Texas and visit a really good friend of mine.
Going to Panama City Beach.
I'm going home and I'm babysitting and working.
I am going to Panama City Beach and sharing Jesus with crew.
Well, it looks like spring break this year for UWL is going to be a magnificent one. For WMCM's Campus Insight, I'm John Church with Melissa Cardy and Ashley Kelbis.
Look for the WMCM crew around campus for a chance to have your opinions heard on next week's Campus Insight. And now, here's Courtney Durwachter with a review of the movie Oz, the Great and Powerful.
Thanks, Katie. A remarkable cast, amazing visual effects, and a story that goes back a lifetime. These are just some of the great aspects of the new movie, Oz, the Great and Powerful, directed by Sam Raimi. Oz stars James Franco, Mila Kunis, and Michelle Williams, and is centered on what happened before Dorothy clicked her red heels together and defeated the Wicked Witch of the West. James Franco stars as Oscar, or Oz, a cheating and lying magician working at a carnival in Kansas in 1905. When his troubles seem to be at their worst, Oz leaves Kansas behind in a hot air balloon. After a very troublesome flight, Oscar lands in Oz, where he is found by Theodora, played by Mila Kunis, who is destined to make Oscar the king of their land. But it's not that simple, and soon Oscar must face the hardest trick of all, killing the Wicked Witch. Too bad for Oscar, who doesn't know which witch is which. But before I give too much away, let's take a look at the trailer.
Kansas is full of good men. I don't want to be a good man. I want to be a great one.
You're gonna need this!
Am I dreaming?
You're in Oz. Are you the great man we've been waiting for?
Oz is beautifully constructed, and the cast is beyond compare. James Franco and Michelle Williams work perfectly together. Although Oz lacks the sweet and irresistible songs from the original, it is fun, charming, and a little wicked, making it great for adults and children of any age. Stay tuned to WMCM. Don Hart will be back with this weekend's weather.
Meet Milano, a 7-year-old male domestic medium-haired cat. He's very friendly, easygoing, and would love a new lap to keep warm. Here's Otis, a 1-year-old potty-trained male lab border collie mix. He's very intelligent, well-behaved, and wants to show off his new tricks. Cue the bells, it's Angel. She's a sweet, gentle 6-year-old poodle. She loves to cuddle, is very laid back, and wants to share her smile with everyone.
To find out more about adoption for these pets or others, contact the Cooley Region Humane Society at 781-4014.
Hello, La Crosse. Happy Pi Day. And that means that we're only 1 week away from spring, from it being spring. But however, the weather doesn't look like it's quite spring out quite yet. Tonight we're going to be mostly cloudy with a low of 3 degrees. Tomorrow will be a wintry mix with a high of 38 degrees. Moving on to moving on to Friday night, we'll have it mostly cloudy but low of 22. Then on to Saturday, it'll be partly cloudy with a high of 34. Moving on to Saturday night, it's going to be very cold. It's going to be a low of 10 degrees. And then moving on to Sunday, it'll be cloudy with a high of 32. And then Sunday night will be another wintry mix with snow and rain. Not quite what we want for spring, but it'll be a low of 27 degrees. And now we'll move on to Mike Stein with his interview. Mike?
Thanks, Don. This week, we're interviewing Chuck Snyder, one of UWL's core of entrepreneurs. Chuck works for the company Almost West, and they're a clothing company. So why don't you tell us how you got started and what your deal is?
Okay, well, Mike, I really appreciate you having me on the air, first of all. I'd like to give you a shout out for that.
Well, like he said, my company is Almost West. Two friends and I got together and we decided, well, let's make a clothing